Hi guys, I'm Folk here and welcome to another FIFA 21 video. And you're probably thinking, I thought you said that in your last video you were never going to make FIFA content again on this channel, and then the next video that you do, it's a FIFA video. Well, a lot of the replies to the last video were extremely, positive, and people obviously wishing me luck in, in the Formula 1 content that will still be coming to this channel. But it kind of got me thinking as well that obviously me kind of coming out with the video, it kind of just came a little bit out of nowhere, and obviously people did seem to be genuinely disappointed about me stopping from doing FIFA content creation, and I was kind of thinking to myself, I shouldn't just stop like that. Although I'm not really enjoying FIFA too much at the moment for various reasons, for things that, I'm just not enjoying in general, and then what EA have also done. I thought, with Team of the Season coming up next week, let's take the channel back to how it used to be. Before I did all the SBC analysis videos, which I don't think have ever been a massive fan with you guys, have they? Let's be quite honest, I don't think they've been a massive fan favourite to this channel. They're gonna stop. SBC analysis videos will never come back. This channel, for when Team of the Season comes out next Friday, will go back to the occasional pack opening videos, like player pick packs, guaranteed packs, and player reviews. That's what the focus on this channel will be once more. And we'll kind of review it at the end of the Team of the Season. If I'm still enjoying FIFA, we continue with FIFA on this channel and move into FIFA 22. If not, we then finish FIFA, because then I've given it another go, haven't I? I've gone back to the core of this channel on player review, so you can't say that I haven't had to go. So I think that's going to be a fair move, but also at the same time, guys, Formula 1 videos still from today, so the race driver interviews, my own F1 videos that I'm going to be doing in general will also come to the channel. So it's going to be a split, but mostly FIFA content from next week when Team of the Season does come out. And I thought that today we bring back the FIFA content with a Team of the Season voting video for what I'm assuming will be the most consistent. That will kick off next Friday. So yes, guys, expect me to be doing player reviews, pack openings, no SBC analysis. I think you guys will be happy about that I am removing that. But anyway, let's get into the main part of this video, doing the Team of the Season vote. And I'm going to do this on players that I think deserve to be in the Team of the Season. So for goalkeepers, I don't know if we're going to be able to name a bench here or anything, but for me, the one standing goalkeeper here has got to be Schmeichel. Obviously, Leicester have been insane this season. He's been fantastic. I think one of the highest goalkeepers in terms of clean sheets this season. So I think he's a pretty straightforward choice there. The defenders, I don't want to go too much. I don't know if there's like a limit on what you can go from one league. I don't want to go too much Premier League because I feel that's a little bit too boring. But at the same time, if there's not going to be a limit on so if you could just vote a full Premier League team, I feel like I don't know how much of a say EA have in the final votes. I'm going to say they probably got like a 40% decider so that they can purely remove some of the lower Premier League players that might get in here. But Tyrone Mings has got to get in there. He's been class this season, in my opinion. He has been anyway. Certainly at the start of the season. Not so much the past few weeks, the team in general, but he's been superb in my opinion. And the final Premier League player I'll go for in the defence, I kind of want to go Digne, but I'm going to go Wan-Bissaka over him. I think he's been great this season. Zuma had a good start to the season, kind of fell away a little bit. I'll go with Tagliafico. Always makes his way into the most consistent, doesn't he? And then, do I go with a bit of an... You see, I kind of want to go like a bit of an outfield choices. So maybe this Liga Warsaw defender, maybe the Shamrock defender. But at the same time, I did say that I wanted to pick this on players who I think deserve to be in here. And I'll be honest, I don't know how well Midtjylland have done this season. So I can't tell you if Schultz has been impeccable for them in the defence and 100% deserves to be in there. I only really keep an eye out on the 4 major leagues and then also the Liga NOS. So they're only the only leagues that I know a lot of information about. Now, Chan, I actually thought played as a midfielder. So, but Alaba, I don't think has actually had the best season. Serbia, I think Lazio been pretty average, including himself. I kind of want to go with James Justin. He picked up that injury, didn't he? And he was class until that point. Do I go with James Justin and throw him for? I don't really want to just go with Premier League players. That's the only thing. So I'm going to go with Muki Ile from Leipzig. So we'll go with that one. Into the midfielders, Højbjerg's got to go in there 100%. Definitely. Ryan Gold from Firenze, although they're bottom of the league or not, he's been insane this season, so he 100% deserves to be in there. He's been genuinely superb. He won't, sadly, he'll probably get overlooked, but I think he deserves to be in there. And then Case is a shout. Carrera's a shout. Bruno Costa from Pacos Ferreira's a shout. Don't know why Ndombele's there. And Cuckoo's not too bad. Skip, they should have put Todd Cantwell there, in my opinion. I would have gone with him if he was there. Doesn't look like he is. Valverde's a bit of a weird choice. Zielinski's not been too bad. I'm going with Zielinski. I think he's been very, very good this season. We'll go with him to complete the midfield. And then for the attack, yeah, get Harvey Barnes in there. He picked up that injury recently, but he's been insane. He usually plays on the left-hand side. We'll go with him. We'll go with Antonio. I think he deserves to be in there. And then who could I have for my final attacker? I want to go with someone who isn't from the Premier League. Joselu got into the team of the year, didn't he? Nominee, and I was also in team of the season. Moise Kean is a shout, to be fair, but I don't know if I want to go with 2 strikers. You can't change your formation, unfortunately. I might go Moise Kean, you know. Ricardo Horta is a shout. Yilmaz is. Zapata is. But I'm going to go with Moise Kean because a lot of the time when I've looked at the PSG scores, he's had involvements in. He's been class this season, especially in Ligue 1. He's been one of their best players. Certainly attacking-wise. So I'm going to pick Moise Kean, and that will be my 11-man team. Schmeichel, Mings, Tagliafico, Mukiele, Wan-Bissaka, then Zielinski, Højbjerg, Ryan Golds, Barnes, Antonio, Moise Kean. So how many Premier League players did we go for in the end? 6. 6 out of the 11. I think we will see at least 4 or 5 Premier League players getting that. I think Schmeichel's nailed on. I think that Wan-Bissaka's nailed on. Probably Tyrone Mings as well. Antonio's got a decent chance. I think people may look over Højbjerg from the Premier League and maybe Barnes as well. But I think that's a pretty solid team. And let me guys know what you think as well in the comment section. So yes, guys, the player reviews on the channel will mainly return from next week. Obviously, I need to kind of spend the next week now trying to keep the coins in my club to get ready for... I really want to do that Aguero SBC, to be fair, but I want to try and keep the coins in my club to be able to go and then buy the players and do the SBCs for once team of the season comes out next week. So that's when the player reviews, not SBC analysis videos, but the player reviews will return to the channel properly. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.